we think we had a medium transport on this one. I found the image on your website, but I don't remember the link. I think
isn't it? It's kind of dead in the water, is it not? I can't remember what's going on with it.
No. Well, yeah, just that little thing happened.
It's kind of destroyed, isn't it? Didn't you ruin it?
No, that idiot set a bomb off, and you said,
"Oh yeah,
something to
that idiot."
Yeah.
Who? What was the person's name?
I don't know. I shot him. The one out of the 6 that we were supposed to save, I guess. The guy that was working for the good guys.
Okay. I like your attitude. Shoot, and then think about it later on. That's fun with me. As you can see, I actually made a map of this world.
Ooh.
I did tell you it was on the far end of where Jack's pod auction was, where you guys kind of started this mayhem, right? Yeah. And then you guys, where it says mouse class small hauler.
Yeah.
Right there. Obviously, that is where you guys are in the fix of things. Okay. Just kind of letting you know. To give a little more to the world, there's 2 different factories on there. What they're doing, I guess you can figure that out, right? And there's a Prometheus outpost. I mean, you guys can scan it, and then you could, I guess, figure out the constraints of whether that's even an option. There is something here. It's another moon that's further away. This is just drawn perspective.
Okay.
And it has like a hashtag with 2 brackets. And people don't really know what that means. If you guys can figure out by tech work, you can pre-figure out something's going on. One thing I want to show to make your life easier. Don't you like that attitude? It's all about you, Mike. All right. And Megan, you might want to look on your character sheet too. All right. I think I did the same thing for you as well. See if I can pop this over.
Well, I can see it on mine. My character sheet's up, and I can see what you did.
Yeah, I was just going to show it because obviously most of the stuff we do is tutorial.
Sure,
it's education. We're education based, a role playing experience, Mike. If you haven't figured that out yet, we're always showing people better ways to play. Do you like that attitude?
Is that what we're doing? Okay.
And I just want to show a couple of things so you can remind Megan. Okay, she gets a couple skills she has not been using. So you pay attention and you be sure to yell out to her.
Like her intimidation?
Yes.
This is a change for you, so you see what I did here on
what the hell is all that? Oh my god. Okay, you loaded it up. Make it easy on yourself. I get it. But you don't have your laser pistols and stuff are not working. Remember that?
Well, you told me that they're not working. I'm still carrying them. They may work better than me.
Yeah, well, the MP took them out for now, right? Yeah, correct. Okay.
But that's why
we don't get them back.
In the 2 pistols,
right. So Megan gets a +6 on her opening shots because she's a gunslinger.
Yep.
And she gets +2 to her first initiative roll.
Yep.
For interaction. So I didn't even remember her doing this. What?
The other thing is,
what?
Are you sure it's +6?
Yeah, because it's +2, plus you get +2 base to hit bonus, plus +2 for your dexterity. You get +6 on your opening shots.
Okay. Also,
then it goes to +4. See, I have it right here. Gotcha. +6 on your first round, and +4 in the next round.
Okay, and the other thing I have to do is the stare down. So if I have
stare down,
and do I have the highest initiative?
You will.
I will.
Probably. Okay. You get +2 on the roll.
Okay. Wait. So I can try to intimidate people.
So look at your skill set things on the back.
But I have to give up my movement.
Yeah, whatever. That's fine. You don't care about that. So this is kind of interesting. So you have your bonuses here, and you just add it to your roll, and this tells you what you have to get to make anything you want.
Yep.
You'll do some epic move. It's like so straightforward. I try to make it super easy. That makes sense?
Cool.
Yeah, we'll make out how that works.
And Megan, right. I believe on your intimidation, you can intimidate up to a number of people equal to your level. So you're level 4, so you can intimidate 4 people.
Yeah, I mean, she could if she wanted to be like that.
Well, of course. I'm gonna grab a pencil.
Okay, good. So, if I remember, we're in the throes of dusk.
Yep.
This was your layout. Okay, just kind of let you know. you guys were in the process of you, and who's with you? Do you remember? You have several people with you. I'm going to scan back and we're going to look at the survivals of your shootout, because you shot a bunch of people, didn't you?
Did we kill some bugs too?
We killed a couple of bugs. No, we only killed one person. And
Who'd you shoot?
It was the person that we probably shouldn't have killed. It was the guy working for the good guys, but we didn't know that at the time.
Which one did you shoot?
You
Actually, I gotta go back. I gotta go click the one that says informant so you can remember which one he is.
But you changed it.
I know, because the white, that looks right. You shot that guy.
He kind of deserved it.
You shot that dude right there. Yeah. But the rest of them are alive, right?
Yeah, and Richards, if I remember correctly, is out of all of them is really helping us because he has some sort of tech background. Dr. Stevens is, well, he was being a jerk, but he's still, well, he wants to live through the day, so they're all working with us. And Harris and Tunstall were basically saying that they didn't know what they were doing, but we get a sense that Dr. Stevens did.
He looks like the type that, look at his face. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah. But Richards was like a mechanical tech guy.
Yeah. And so, they were kind of helping you scurry through. I believe you and Vega made your way through the entire camp, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And when you made your way through your camp, you had a bunch of rolls going all the way through. You got to this location right here.
Yeah.
Right. I think this is right.
And I think what really freaked them out is they watched us both kill these big bugs with just mono daggers.
Yes. Yeah. You took out a couple of them. They're not even on the screen anymore. And then you guys looted this thing, right? You looted this. You got another shotgun and some shells, 50 rounds pulled out of these things.
So
right?
Vega has a shotgun and I've got a shotgun now.
Yeah. And she also has pistols, but
sweet.
Yeah, I got 2 pistols.
Depends on your mood, I guess, right?
Yeah.
And then you're going towards the entrance.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, that puts us where we need to be. Okay. So,
but what I don't remember is we were going there to get something to fix the electrical system so we could take off. That's what it was.
Yes.
I just don't remember what it was, but Richard says he could help. If he had the right pieces, he could fix the ship.
Right.
How do you remember this?
Because he's got a good memory. He goes back and watches these things. That's why I record them, so Mike can
No. That's what I remember. But I thought, but maybe, and I'm misremembering. I thought we maybe found it. We're heading back, but John reminded me that we hadn't found it yet.
No, you haven't gotten it yet.
But we did find 40,000 gold pieces.
Yes.
Did you make that up right now?
Gold.
So, anywho, knock on the door.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, this place is abandoned for all you can tell, right? The critters are starting to get a little restless. As you can tell, you're approaching nighttime. As you remember, they get worse at night.
Right.
Right?
Are the doors barricaded?
Or
locked?
Not this one.
Ooh. Okay, that's not good.
No.
Can we do that?
This looks abandoned. You're not even inside yet.
Oh, crap.
Yeah,
Okay.
You probably want to go inside first. Does that make sense?
Let's go inside.
Okay.
Yay. Let's go inside. Yay.
Okay.
Lock the door, barricade it.
Okay.
Yes.
Ooh, this looks nice.
All right. Nice little area.
Ooh.
So you come in the door
Thank
over
you,
here.
Ray.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The actual place is abandoned. It's an abandoned mining complex for some reason. I guess you guys already know why, because of all the critters that go running around here at night, right?
Mm-hmm.
You walk in through this way. If you want to know. So you're coming in through this door. Okay.
Yeah.
And you notice like pretty much the whole place is barren. It was like a slow evac. It wasn't like a rushed one, as you might say.
Right.
Yeah, from what you could tell. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to barricade the door, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Is that the only entryway, or is there another way?
There's probably other entryways,
Okay, so
but
can we send Harris and Tunstall, is that her name,
Mhm.
to go and lock the other doors or barricade them or check them?
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
great idea.
And we should also check for supplies like medical.
So you're gonna have to communicate this event. I know that sounds
Food.
really kind of weird. So I'm gonna let you do an interaction roll.
Oh.
You got to tell them exactly what you want these people to do so they don't screw it the hell up. Does that sound fun? Let's see
Well,
if
I'm
this
gonna
works
check up
now.
on
Oh,
them,
I can
too.
see this so much better right here. Okay, good. But yeah.
Roll.
Yeah, so interaction skill for you would be what? +3? And I think this would be kind of hard to describe what you want them to do because they're all shooken up. You guys really did a bad job picking on them. So roll a D6. And you got to be a 6, but you get a +3. So it's easy.
2. I didn't make it. Sorry. 2 plus 3.
3 is a 5.
I could have.
It's a normal check. You're
Oh,
fine. Oh,
okay.
you're good. I'm sorry. So they start running off to do their thing. They're going off in all sorts of different directions.
Oh, can we send the doctor? Let's send the doctor. Let's make them our minions.
Are you going to put the
For us.
doctor to work?
Yeah, he
Okay,
should go
right.
check for medical supplies and
We want to keep Richards close to us because he's the tech guy that knows what we want.
So are you guys
Never
moving
mind.
these guys in
Okay.
pairs or what are you doing?
Ooh.
You know, why don't we stay? How about you stay with 2 of them and I stay with 2 of them?
Sounds good. Yeah, then we
Okay.
can check up on them too.
Okay, all right. So they go down a little further. I'm going to put for all practical reasons. I'm going to put Harris. You want Harris is fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay, put Harris here. Harris and Richards are down here doing their thing, and you're with them. Who's it? Vega?
Yeah, I'll stay with them, or no, Vega can stay with them, and so they're barricading the door.
And you guys are barricading here.
Yeah, we're gonna barricade that door.
So I just put initials: Stevens, Tunstall, and of course you.
Yeah.
And you guys are all working on this door right here, right?
But the other doors as well. If
Yeah,
there's
we're just
other doors-
doing certain
okay.
doors at a time, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
In the midst of doing this, I'm going to have you guys do a perception roll. So your wisdom is like blank. I would give it a hard, well, actually, it doesn't have to be hard. Just a normal perception, which is a 2 out of 6. Roll 5 or higher for both of you guys.
Or
Or,
What'd you roll?
6.
wait,
That's
what
right.
is this?
It's just normal, straight up.
Oh, I
So
lost.
I have to roll 5 or 6. You can get it.
No.
So, Fitz, you notice movement back here,
Uh-oh.
over here.
Oh.
Something moves this way, and then it moves back and goes this way.
Oh. Okay. I get Vega's attention quietly on our comm communicators,
Okay. So
And
you
I-
both want to know.
Okay.
and I tell Vega that there's something moving in the back beyond the reception. area.
Draw my pistol.
Draw your pistol.
Yes.
Okay. So these good. Everyone has different initial here, right?
Yeah.
This is Harris, Richards, Vega, right? Ah, man, this is the luckiest we've ever been. This will never happen again. Think about this, right? This is Stevens. Whoop, I did it again. Stevens, Tunstall, and of course, Fizz. So, you calling her up to you?
Well, no. I over the comm. I tell her the direction of the noise,
Uh-huh.
and I tell Stevens and Richards to stay there by the door,
Okay.
and I'm going to start making my way towards it. And if Vega can come around the other reception area,
So, what do you have out with you?
I've got my shotgun out.
Okay. All right.
Question.
Yes.
So, well, no, never mind. So actually, maybe this might be important. Is my connection to Finn an earpiece, or
Yeah.
is it just like a?
No, it's in the ear. You both
Walkie-talkie?
can talk. While
Okay,
it's-
well,
yeah.
that's good
Yeah.
because we don't want extra noise. So I'm going to tell Harrison Ford and Richard Simmons that there's movement up ahead. So I'm going to go check it out, and they need to stay put.
So, which way are you approaching? You're gonna go this way and then go up.
Yes.
You're going up this way with him.
I'm gonna go to the right and then up at a 90-degree angle.
Can you roll your d6 real quick?
Uh-oh.
There
6.
you go. Something sitting right here.
Ooh.
Is it humanoid?
Fitz, Finn, I assume you're moving this direction.
I am.
Is this place illuminated? Like, can we see anything?
Yeah, it's
do I have
got
a headlight?
it's all energy cells. Yeah, things are illuminated inside.
So we should be able to see what this is.
It is a robot.
Oh.
It is a bot. It
Is-
is a little tiny mech droid. I'm gonna share this with you. This is what he looks like.
Nice.
He's sitting there. He's making weird noises like that. He looks really confused. And then he comes out with a voice. He says, "You should have been evacuated for over 15 months ago."
I say we're looking for a part. Can you help us find this part?
It's probably in the basement level. Apart from what?
I pull Harris forward.
Oh, Mike, Megan, plus. Happy New Year. We're celebrating by drinking champagne here. It was good. It was good. What you were saying? You pull Harris up to you?
I pull Harris, ask Harris to come forward.
Okay.
And I want Harris to tell the robot all the parts that he's looking for.
Nice.
So Harris comes up, and here's Harris. Okay, here you are. Okay.
I'm still seeing the robot.
Oh, sorry.
Sure.
You're right here. Okay.
Yeah.
You pull him up to where you are. I'm going to take this out. Right. Yeah. He says, "Yeah, I need parts." And of course, this mech droid is just going. Once again, he's just kind of whirling. His head kind of spins around a whole lot. Sitting there, talking a little bit, and he goes, "What parts do you need?" Right? Asking once again the obvious question. And the guy Harris goes, "I don't know, just parts for a ship." And the mech droid's kind of sitting there, scratching his head, staring at him because he doesn't know what's going on. So he's kind of looking at him. He goes, "Like what? Like, does it have a bad motivator? Does it?"
Yes,
It doesn't. Well, what do you exactly need? He goes, and the guy replies, stuff that helps it, like and then he turns to you and he says, this is your buddy here. This is Harris. He says, I have to be honest with you. He says, I just said I knew what I was doing so you wouldn't shoot me.
Well, I appreciate your honesty, and I pull out my gun. No, I'm just kidding.
He says, I was thinking if I had some kind of value, you wouldn't like kill me right out. It's kind of where my feeling is.
Kill you slow. All right. Can I use some of my pilot jury rig information and tell the robot what I need?
Yeah. You want to give a roll on that one?
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay, this is going to be very, 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 very hard. So for you, what you're piloting, a +3?
It is my technology and navigation, those are both +3.
So you have to roll 7. So you have to roll 4 or higher to kind of like be able to describe what you're going to need for your ship. It's got to lose up that way.
I rolled a 6.
Lucky you. So with your descriptions, the thing kind of whirls around and starts heading back. Yeah. So he gets very excited. Oh, I think I know exactly what you need. Okay. So he says, "Follow me."
Right. So he starts follow him.
Okay, so he's taking you guys on a journey.
Yes.
Through the complex.
Should I stay here though? Because I'm wondering if I should go check out that other movement, or could we ask him what that other movement is? Are there other mech droids?
Well, as you go down, there is actually another mech droid sitting right here. This is coming up. Okay. So here's the second mech droid sitting there, just staring at you. He's just kind of sitting there too. So there's 2 of them, and they said they should have been evacuated. And he goes, "I know they should have been evacuated 15 months ago. Why are they here now?" I don't know. He turns and they say, "Why are you here now?"
Couldn't get the ship to take off. We need these parts.
15 months ago?
We couldn't get over here because the bugs that are running around out here.
Do we know why they evacuated 15 months ago?
And so they stop for a second and they say, there's going to be a small problem, right? That's what this little mech droid right here, he says straight off the bat. There's always a small problem. And he says, "What's that?" He says, "Our defense system we put in place downstairs." And the other mech droid goes, "Oh, yeah, small problem."
But isn't it your job to make the most complicated things look simple?
And the other one says, "Well, we thought place was evacuated, so we armed robots. We turned on the battle droids downstairs to shoot any movement.
Oh my.
And the other one says, oh yeah, we can't even go down there now.
Do you have any ion weapons?
And the one looks at it and he pulls out his little hand and goes, zap, 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 zap. That won't take this down.
Well, I don't want to take that down. I want to take the robots down there that are going to prevent us getting the parts so we can evacuate like we were ordered to do. Isn't
This
that
one
what the
says,
company wants?
I guess you could go down and try to get rid of it yourself.
Okay.
How many are there?
There's 2.
Oh,
They're XT34 models.
what does that mean?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. He sticks his hand out, right? And he produces a little hologram of a robot that
gee.
looks like this.
Okay, that's not good.
It's able to spider climb.
Great.
Okay.
Well, we thought since it's fighting spiders, this would be perfect. It was actually surmounted for actual pirate invasions. Back when we were trying to pull out the lithium of the crust.
Great.
And we used to park them on the ridges, and they would seriously just take out any kind of invaders that would come in. But since we activated 2 of them and stuck them in the basement, we did it for our own protection.
Is there a way that we could just disable them temporarily? Would you have like some kind of signal you can send them to?
They're on overdrive. Another one says, yeah, they're on overdrive. So there's a switch called overdrive, which basically puts them all armed all the time. Yeah, and they pull energy off the panels for the cells that are hooked up for the mainframe.
I humbly apologize for my rudeness. What are your 2 names?
Oh, yeah, I'm CB2. Yeah, and I'm DR4. I'm DR4. DR4, and I am CB2. CB2.
CB2 is the floating one?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, CB2 and DR4, absolutely brilliant. The company couldn't have asked anything better. You 2 are top notch. You're doing a great job.
Well, they told us to protect the asset.
Yeah, again, fantastic job.
Well, we still have that active mine down there too.
Yeah, you have the active mine down there and the asset. Now, you're still protecting the asset, right?
Well, yeah, the asset.
What is the asset again?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Oh, classified. Sorry.
It is
classified. Sorry.
Yeah. She doesn't know. It's okay. It's all right. But just between us, you do have the asset down in the basement, protected by the robots, right?
Oh, yes, definitely. That's why they're there. Yes, protecting the asset.
Yeah. CB2, DR4, great job. All right. Yeah, we're gonna go down.
Well, it's not the original asset.
Oh, it's not the.
Well, that's because. Remember, yes.
Yeah, well, we all know what happened to the original asset.
No, the asset changed.
The asset changed.
Well, he changed it. He became the asset.
About 15 months ago.
No, it was not that long ago. It was 2 weeks ago. When he came over the hill, he changed the asset. Oh, that's right. The asset's different now.
2 weeks ago. All right.
The hill.
Well, he came over.
Who?
From the other side.
Okay.
That's classified.
Yeah.
Is he still here?
Yes, he's protected.
No, not the asset, but the person that came over the hill.
Yes to both.
Is he who came over the hill the asset?
Classified.
I think
we would like to share more, but he wired us to not share.
Well, in order for us to I think we're going to need a little bit more help. Can I see
He
the
knows.
map?
He knows you're here.
Well, then take us to him.
He's downstairs.
Oh, waiting for us. Great. Okay. Well, CB2 DR4, more than lovely to we may need to do some work together later on down the road. Okay. I hand a pistol to Harris.
Business is on. Go ahead. Always. All right. You drop a pistol to Harris. All right. Go ahead.
And I give him a few rounds, like 10 rounds. And let's see. Dr. Stevens doesn't have a gun, does he? None of them have guns, right?
Nope.
Yeah. Okay. Well. First, I ask, who here is the best shot? Besides, I'm not looking at Vega. I know Vega is the best shot out of all of us.
And then Tunstall says, I have a sordid past of boys that broke up with me, and I will shoot anything. Look in my eyes, see my dead eyes. I'll kill anything that moves.
Except us, right?
Well, yeah, except for you. And this is her down here. It's her making her cry, right?
Yeah. I turned and I say this while looking at Harris. Tunstall, you're my new favorite. And instead of handing the pistol to Harris, I hand it to Tunstall. And I
so Harris just kind of shakes his head and he goes, "I'm not a violent. I'm a helper." He makes this big cleave, like he's something he's not. But let's just play with that, right?
Well, Harris, you'll have a chance to prove yourself a little later. Okay.
So Tunstall has the weapon.
She has a pistol with 10 rounds.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to track her, right? So Tunstall's armed.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to give up any. I don't want to give up any other weapons. So I've got a pistol that works, and I've got a shotgun that works.
So are you leaving these folk upstairs? I guess not Tunstall, right? She's coming with you, right?
Tunstall's coming with us. No, we're all going.
The whole pack of you? Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. So Stevens, Harris.
I mean, unless they object, but right now they're human shields.
He didn't say that.
They just don't know that, right? Is that what it is? Okay, all right.
They're going to prove their worth.
Okay, that's cool. All right. So you proceed to go towards the basement. Are you? There's a panel. Did you want to scan to see whether or not you get a layout ahead of time, or are you just going to walk?
Of course.
Okay. So yeah, it's a military panel, so it's going to be a very, very hard scan. Which is
not if we ask CB2 and DR4 to do it. I asked CB2 to open up the panel and show us the layout.
He turns right and goes, classified. He says, I want to be friends, but I'm also, everything's classified.
Yeah, that kind of, can I try to jerry rig CB2?
Yeah, it'll be, really hard. Like, it'll be a very hard maneuver, but go ahead.
Oh, so I would have to I have to roll a 4 higher.
4 higher, yeah.
Oh, man.
Try it.
All right. 6.
Okay. All right. So you're in there messing with a couple wires. He kind of twitches a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And eventually he kind of like, comes to his eyes, kind of go back and he goes, oh, I feel strange. I don't expect to feel.
It's a good strange. Go with it. CB2, we are now friends.
Yay.
We all work for the same company. So
Yay.
Can you show us a layout of this whole place?
So he twirls over and goes up to the panel. And right when he goes to the panel, he gets shot by DR4 in the back.
Oh my gosh.
So he flies across the room, tumbles to the ground, and you see sparks and stuff flying everywhere. right?
I turn to DR4. I say,
And then DR4 says classified. So here's your tin can buddy down here on the ground. It looks like a trash can that's been kicked over.
Is he like hurt?
He's like rendered pretty useless. I mean, he's kind of fried him out. Yeah. There he is.
Oh.
And I'll draw the little guy over here with the tractor wheels. Here you go. This guy right here. He goes classified. He's got a little shocker thing, but he had a little pistol on him too, so we shot him.
Okay. I'm gonna give Vega that sort of knowing look so that she knows to get ready to like shoot something.
Oh, I'm ready. I take out my other laser pistol.
No, don't take out the laser pistols because those are the EMTs. Those don't work.
No, you got two.
Whoops.
You got two new.
I
You have
took out
two
my
pistols.
normal pistol.
Oh,
You got two of them. Yeah, you're good.
And I'm going to
Pull them off of the ship.
I'm going to try to jury rig DR4.
Okay. Yeah, this will be interesting. Go ahead, give it a roll.
Oh well, that would be a failure. That would be, I rolled a 1.
All right, so when you're in the middle of rewiring it, okay, you got to make a saving throw.
Okay.
See if you take any shock.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm sure I do. Saving throw is a 12 or better. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, an 18.
Oh, good.
Yay.
So he kind of exploded and his lid comes off the top. His little, if you can imagine, his little head just kind of gets blown right off the top like this.
Yeah.
And then his little can of a head's over here on the side like this. And then the last thing comes out and says, classified. And he just kind of, he dies. That's about the end of him.
Okay. Well, then can I go over and try to work on CB2? See if there's anything there that is worth salvaging.
Yeah, can we download data from him or something?
CB2?
Yeah, the one that DR4 shot.
Yeah, you want
to jury rig.
Oh, good idea. All right. So so you go back over CB2, right?
Yeah.
And what are you trying to do? Just see if you can pull something off of the thing?
I'm gonna see if I can somehow, if there's a way of repairing them, fixing them, or if I can download his stuff into my computer.
Okay, so all right, so there's 2 tries. First of all, he's pretty screwed up.
Okay.
Okay, so that'd be like you're talking like almost impossible to put something together that's just been shot to this point, right in the back, close, right? Well, why don't you do a roll for that first? Let's see what number you get. So you have to roll like a what to get that 5?
I got to roll a 5, yeah, because then possibly I got to get an 8, yeah.
All right, go ahead. 5 or higher. Go ahead.
Oh well, that I rolled a 1, so 1 plus 2 is 4.
So you're not going to do that now. If you want to try to download any of his data, see if it's encrypted or not, go ahead and give it a roll. You have a mini computer, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, sure do.
You both do, I think. No, I know. Mike does. Go ahead.
Yeah, I do. Okay, well, a 2 plus 3 is 5. So that would be normal. I don't know if I did it.
Okay, so in the middle of trying to download stuff off this Mectroid, which should be fairly easy, you get one very, very staticky image shows up on your little mini computer.
Okay.
And it looks almost like a hollow face with dark eyes.
Yeah.
And it says, I have arrived, and then it kind of fades off.
Oh, that's nice.
And it just becomes a bunch of zeros and ones and useless data and a bunch of garbage.
CB2, we just met. Miss you already, buddy. All right. We'll see if you can help us get through some of this stuff. All right. So they're not going to help us to get into this thing. I guess we're going to try to open up the cipher ourselves or get the floor plans ourselves.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Well, here's my question. Richards, Dr. Stevens, Tunstall Harris, are any of them good at ciphering or breaking locks? I asked the 4 of them.
Oh,
The 4 of you of any use besides making love potions for Void Knights?
I don't know. That's awesome. They turn around and they go, no, that's not what we do. We don't hack, I guess, right? I mean,
Don't hack. You just make poisons that turn people into Void Knights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're a bunch of evil people. All right. Okay. Okay. I'm going to try to cipher the lock then.
Okay. All right.
Ooh,
How'd you do?
I rolled a 4, but I don't know what I'm adding. 4 plus 3 is 7. So if it's very hard, I did it. If it's
Yeah,
impossible,
you popped it. You popped the lock.
oh, nice. If it was impossible, I didn't do it.
You're good.
Very
You
hard.
got the lock going.
Okay.
Okay. So what you did was when you popped the lock, you it looks kind of messy, but that's okay. You go into like what appears to be like an elevator.
Okay.
And obviously you can easily descend down to where you need to go. Do you have a marching order? Who's in front? Who's in back? Blah blah blah. Let's say you have a square that can fit, let's say 3 by 3 kind of thing. So how would you like to go into the shaft? And who's going to be facing the front door?
Dr. Stevens, Richards, and Harris are in the front, and each of us are behind each of them.
Okay.
That's 3 by 3.
So you guys are behind those dudes?
Yeah, because they're basically human shields.
Okay.
It's just turned over yet.
They just don't know it? Is that
They
it?
don't know it.
All right.
We're just humming along. We just quietly move Tunstall to stand between us.
Okay. Here, I'm getting a picture ready for you here. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm almost ready. It's my beautiful illustration. You love my illustrations. It's what makes the game fun, right? It would suck if it wasn't for these.
And I tell them when the door opens, their job is to run and find the items.
Okay. All right, here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready for your fun?
Mm-hmm.
I like your attitude. Makes you a winner. Here we go. Ready? That's weird. Oh, that's cool. Oh man, wait, this is neat. Okay. Hold on a second. I got to do something really quick. I just learned something. Sorry. Well, that's cool. All right, cool. Let's do this one.
I tell Vega to try to keep Dr. Stevens alive if she can.
Where is he in relation to us? Is he in front of us too?
He's standing right in front of you.
Oh, okay.
So we have.
We could hear.
You're using them as a meat shield. So here's Vega. All right, and Fitz, and then you're sticking these guys in front of you. So we have Harris, Richards, Tunstall, Stevens. Harris. Richards.
Tunstall is between us because she's got a gun. So it's
okay.
Tunstall, myself, Finn, and Vega. We're kind of in the back, and in front of us is each of a person. Because you said it's 3 by 3, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
So Tunstall and Vega, and then we have Harris, Stevens,
and Richards.
Okay, here we go. Boom. All right, this is what it looks like when you come down the shaft.
Yeah.
You can see and you see a flight of stairs that kind of come down into a landing. Okay.
Okay.
All right. You see a couple things interesting going on. There's two of these things are moving. Isn't this cool? I found this new thing where I can actually draw them, move the object after I drew it.
Nice. I like it.
Nice. Yes, I'm impressing myself, right? So I take it these guys would move out into the doorway. These guys.
Yeah, but again, we're not incredibly malicious. So if they can take cover, they can take cover behind something, or they can,
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is kind of weird looking here. So these guys are, they come out into the hallway. These things are maneuvering, but they're not shooting or anything.
Right.
Right. So you got that going on.
Nice.
I don't know. I'm guessing that you got to tell me what you want to do here.
Sure. So I take it that those are steps, and then
Yeah.
and the only opening is around those steps, right?
Going down. Yeah.
So going down. So there
This
is.
thing is definitely in view of this.
Okay. Well, I know I am going to move to one side and bring Tunstall with me, and Vega can go to the other side.
Yeah, and I'll bring Harris with me.
And yeah, we can bring. All right. Okay. Well, there's nothing like a party. Okay. They're gonna start turning. I'm going to there's no, and I guess we don't have no command word. Screw it. I say Vega, let's go. You're the best.
Do you both make a 1d6 roll?
Uh-oh.
A tech roll real quick.
Get a 5.
I got a
Nice.
5 too.
What?
1.
Oh, I got a 5 with the tech is +3 is 8. So
Okay.
I got impossible.
So I'm just gonna say you both look at these things and say your bullets ain't gonna do crap to this thing.
Yeah.
You make an executive decision based on what you're looking at. This is not.
Yeah.
This
And,
is not. We better.
Retreat.
Well, you're downstairs, but I'm just saying, like, you might. Maybe have a different mode of doing something.
If there's is there a security panel around here?
Yeah, towards the elevators.
Okay, well, and do we have any in our lasers? Do we have any laser weapons that would work against them?
You don't have any lasers, man.
Yeah, we don't have any Eon grenades. All right. Well, let's all run back into the elevator shaft then.
Can I ask a question?
You actually see something. Walk out
Yeah.
and standing
Oh.
back here behind these two things.
Oh, nice. Hello, friend.
So the human, actually, it looks familiar.
George. Is it George?
Who's George?
Our symbiotic being that we left on the. Oh no, that was a different game.
No, who's George?
So it wasn't. It's not the android that we left in the other thing. That was
From what other thing?
the campaign where we went into the warehouse. We left the guy behind. He was a android.
That's exactly who it is.
It's George the android. It's George.
I didn't know you named him. That's what makes it weird. Anyways, go ahead.
We named him George.
Okay. Yeah, he's standing there. And he says, I have arrived.
And I say, George, I know we delivered you.
So I take it you're moving out to the open to be seen by him, or what?
I just kind of wave and I'm like, George, do you remember us?
Okay, so you're going to stand right there, right?
Yeah.
Help us.
Okay, all right. So, yeah, you're kind of like, hey. So, his eyes are kind of glowing. He goes, I do not know the name George.
We freed you, George.
So he looks at you. This is sort of what he looks like. He's got some clothing on.
Ooh.
All right. Straight out looking really weird tech kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All of a sudden, a whole bunch of digital stuff interlay goes up all around. And he's kind of like searching through all this database stuff, trying to figure out who you are, right? Based on what's going on. He does this really intense scan with these two little things in the front of his forehead that you can see right there. Right, comes out and it's like zzz, up and down just on you because you're the only thing that's really visible at this point. And he pulls up your police record. He pulls up all this stuff, pulls out all this stuff you own on your ship. And actually can he actually tacks into a whole bunch of stuff up until the EMP. Somehow he pulled a whole bunch of data from somewhere. It's like really straight, right? And he goes, "Why are you here?"
We need parts to get our ship off the planet, which you could tell about the EMP device that blew up. But I remember, we bonded. You're George. You don't remember that at all?
I remember.
Oh, you do remember. That's awesome. Well, it's great to see you up and around, buddy. I thought you had bit it. We were coming back to rescue you. But we weren't sure. How did you get here?
Rescue me?
Yeah.
From what?
Well, it was kind of a bad spot there. All that stuff that was going on. How did you get here?
Why did you leave, George?
We thought you were gone. We thought you were dead. And then we were told that couldn't have killed you. I mean, if something would have happened like that to me, I'd be dead. Doesn't make sense?
You could tell like his eyes are flickering back and forth, and he's doing this. You see all the statistical variability coming out on the screen. Like he's actually calculating all this stuff based on what's happened.
Yeah.
Chance of survival. He goes, "Yes, you would have died."
I would have. But you're amazing, George. I'm telling you, I tell him all the parts that I told the CB2 that I needed. I'm like, do you have any extra of that laying around here anywhere that we could use?
He goes, "No, your ship's beyond repair."
Oh, well, you would know. All right. Well, is there another ship that could help us get off planet?
Yes. So he turns around and he starts like doing this giant scan. You don't understand what he's tapped into something on this mining complex, like some antenna complex. You don't understand what he's doing, but he's like searching and using the ionosphere of the planet to bounce a signal around. He starts saying, "Abandoned bar taken up by space pirates. They have a ship."
The space pirates. Are they Brimleys?
Say?
Are they Brimley pirates?
No.
No. I've always wanted to meet one of those. All right. Well,
Ship's called Gray Rat.
Gray Rat.
Light transport.
All right. Well,
Minor damage to hull from last fight. And then he starts giving you some important information real quick. He starts saying, Tigerius is lead pirate, 4 pirates. They do have a hacker that could disable most things. Probably be scanning from at least maybe 4 or 5 kilometers. They have to go to Leaf Factory. They're stationed at the nightclub.
All right. Well, George, I just have to ask because, I might be kind of lonely around here. You're not with us. You want to come tag along?
There's like this long pause, and then he says, "Get ship first."
Okay. So
Battle droids can't go upstairs.
Oh, well, that makes perfect sense because they're protecting you now. All right. So you want us to go get the ship and then come back and get you?
Yes. He goes, "Wait."
Yeah.
And then at this point in time, he turns, all right, and makes a movement.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Make it go.
It's George.
And he goes back up the stairs, out of your view. Okay. Yeah. And then he comes back. In his hands, he has these 2 blocks in his hands.
2 blocks.
Yes.
Okay.
And he walks straight up to you. Of course, the battle droids are staying right there.
Mm-hmm.
He walks up and whoa, I stretched him. I don't want to stretch him. I just want to move him. Here we go. Wait, he moves all the way up.
Yeah.
And then he hands you these things.
Mm-hmm.
And the blocks, I mean, they almost weigh nothing.
Yeah.
But on the outside of it, it says 1,000 credits.
Wow.
Yeah, nice. So 2 1,000 credit blocks. George, I hate to just be asking for too much, but you wouldn't happen to have any like functioning laser pistols, laser rifles? I mean, we found these shotguns and pistols, but the EMT took out our ion gun and our laser pistols.
He says all laser pistols are attached
To you.
to them. And he turns and he's like, he motions to these 2 guys that are moving about back here. Then he says to you, he says, probably not good with pirates.
Yeah. Okay.
And he kind of like does this thing and out comes a grid. He says, hacker's name is Sci.
Sci the Hacker. Why does that name sound familiar? All right. Sci the Hacker. George, I just want to say,
Hacker would disable any electronic thing that you bring towards him.
yeah,
He has an EMP blocker.
gotcha.
So if you bring weapons within 1 kilometer of him that use any kind of electricity, it will become instantly disabled.
Okay. Good to know.
That's why I can't go.
Yeah. Makes perfect sense, George. All right. So
There's 50,000 more credits.
50,000 more credits?
That
Awesome.
was primary asset before me.
Okay. So he just gave us 50,000 more credits?
No, I gave you 2.
2. Oh, gotcha. All right.
You come back, you have rest.
Yeah, George, I'm telling you, I love you. Love you, George. You're a great guy. Okay, so we're going to go get the gray rat and swing by here and pick you up. And hopefully it'll be during the daylight.
He starts to scan everybody else in the room.
Yeah.
Okay, so he starts with Tunstall, Stevens, Richards, Harris. Vega is just out of sight of a scan.
Sweet.
I say, I turn to George and I go, what should I know about these guys?
As he does his scan, he stops for a second. He says, he thinks they have primary mission to kill you.
Yeah, I think they do. All right.
Tunstall starts to disagree with it. Oh, that's not true at all. We're not going to do that. And then, of course, he says, George, 002. That's what he goes by. He says, I don't lie.
Yeah. Well, George, again, you're awesome. Appreciate you. We're gonna. Is there any other do you have any transport to get us down to the Lee factory, or we just take one of the vehicles up there?
He pauses. He does a whole bunch of calculation, a bunch of stats, run all over everything. Improbable travel.
Yeah, so like we need some sort of hover vehicle.
He moves all the way back. Improbable travel at this time.
Yeah, it's best to go during the daylight.
Then he calculates and he puts like this number and a percentage flips up on the screen. All right. And it says this. It's really kind of funny. It goes, 3.02% shows up like just hovering out in front of him. Right.
Never.
He goes, chance of survival through the night.
If we stay here with you.
No difference.
Oh, jeez.
Then he says, I'm not organic. and then he walks and moves back up into his whatever area.
Okay. Huh. All right. So I never put one's foot on side. I never left the steps, right?
No.
Yeah. It's probably a good thing because those things probably would have shot me.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Well, I go back up the steps.
Okay.
I asked Tunstall for my pistol back.
She's given the look of reluctance after what was said, as you can imagine, has left them very unease.
Can I intimidate her?
Yes.
Say give it back. What do I roll?
Well, you have your interaction score, so she'll probably be an easy squeeze for you. Actually, put it normal. Interaction plus, so you got to hit a 5, so you got to roll a 2 or higher. Oh
I
God.
got 10.
Okay, you give her this
Give it
dirty-eyed
back.
look of Clint Eastwood right in her face, right?
Nice.
And so you kind of look at her, and then you just walk over and just grab the gun, and then smack her in the head with the butt of the gun, and says, "When a man asks for something, you give it to him."
Oh.
I said, "No, when this man asks for something, you give it to him." I said it.
Oh, okay.
I guess that came out wrong. I don't know. All right, whatever. Yes. Oh, that was funny. All right, these guys are now kind of afraid of you based on what was said downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
As they
You
should.
start to hear like a whole bunch of noise now outside because evening is starting to descend upon you, right? As you can imagine what that would be like, right?
Can we go like check out what's in this place? I mean, what I'm telling them is we need to find anything that could help us survive the night.
Okay.
Are there?
There is a closed circuit TV that looks like it's hooked to the how would you say the tops of the buildings?
Yeah. Okay.
Over here near the reception area. So if you wanted to go over, how would you say down here? I guess this would be you. Come all the way down to here and start checking out this area.
Okay.
And the reason why I'm saying that is maybe worthwhile to start looking and see if they, because some reason all the power's still on. It's probably Sci who did this, so that's how that works, right? So,
Yeah.
That name sounds so familiar.
Is it?
Yes.
What does it sound like?
Brent's character.
Which character?
He had a character named Sai. I don't know if he survived or not. It was a different adventure.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the D&D thing.
Yeah.
That was the Winter Barons or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
No. That was a different one.
That was Sci.
It's a recent one.
Huh?
Well, I mean, I'm
All these are set right over here. You can sit there and see these monitors, and
Yeah.
from what you can see, that they're depicting like an overview of what's going on, and you're able to see what's happening. You start seeing these guys starting to come out of nowhere,
mm-hmm.
right? There's a whole bunch of them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, like just around this one area.
Right.
Down here where you guys were just entered, so they can smell you. So yeah, they're getting a little ornery outside, just letting you know.
Oh, dear.
Something to look forward to.
Did we ever finish checking all the doors?
No.
Okay, let's check all the doors.
I don't think you got done listening any of them.
Except for the one we came in, which is where our scent would be the strongest, right?
Right.
Okay, let's go check those other doors. Can we bring everybody with us?
Well, there's doors this way and doors down this way.
Okay.
Well, I mean, what we're going to do is Vega will take 2 of the people with them, and I'll take the other 2, and we'll go start securing all the doors.
Okay, so which 2 you're taking?
I'll take Tunstall and Harris, and she could take Richards and Stevens.
Okay. You're going down here to secure this back door over here. And you're coming down here?
Yep.
To do this one down here, right? Okay.
And I can't see that. I see the bug still.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here we go. So yeah, so you guys are down here doing your thing. All right. So when you get to your area, you definitely see something messed up. Okay.
Who, me?
Both you guys.
Okay.
You see these. God, I hope I can draw this thing. I think it's going to be hard because I don't have the space. But let me try it. Nope, doesn't work. That's okay. I'll put him in here. All right. Yeah, you got a critter over here.
Ew.
He's breached. This one over here, you got a critter over here. It's kind of breached the situation too, as you can imagine. Yeah.
All right.
They're kind of coming in. There's a crack. So
Are they drawn towards scent or movement or both?
probably both, but probably more scent at this point because there's
Auditory
nothing else.
stuff as well?
Yeah. I know you really haven't figured it out yet. Does anybody have biology?
No.
Anybody have natural?
Nope.
Well,
You can try to. What?
we're traveling with these medical people. Could they be of any use here?
You would think, but
Dr. Stevens, what's going on with these?
probably they're following a biochemical signal.
Okay.
They probably haven't seen anything like us in a while. Therefore, I'm sure they're attracted to the sheer presence of us.
Gotcha.
What do you want to do to this thing right here?
Kill it.
And right now, it's not actually fighting you or anything. It's just kind of towards the doorway, just sitting there. It kind of looks like it's kind of like this. If you imagine, here it is. I'm going to draw a segmented insect that looks like this, right? And in the front, it's got two little pinchers like this. Kind of looks like this, and it's just kind of staring at you, right? And the same thing over here. It's just kind of sitting there like this. 1, 2, 3.
And how did it came in through a door?
Huh?
It came in through a door?
Well, there's like crack. The door is like glass and it's been broken and stuff. There's like, it's right there at the base of the door. Well, I don't think it was expected for these things to be out there. Who knows?
Oh.
I mean, the doors, it look like they're sealed, but they've kind of like, been pushed open or something. That's really confusing.
And does this look like the same bugs we killed outside?
Yeah, they're little, very little compared to the ones you saw outside chewing on bodies.
Okay. I'm going to stab it with a mono dagger then.
Okay, roll.
Nice.
Roll to kill.
Okay. Well,
What happened?
what do you think I rolled?
A 1?
A 1.
How the hell did you roll a 1?
By rolling this 20-sided dice and it came up like a 1.
Uh-oh.
Did I stab Harris?
Yeah, well, let's just roll and find out what'll happen. Here we go. Ready? That's a fumble. Let's see what happens. Go ahead. Roll a 1d6.
All right. I rolled a 3.
Okay.
What's this how I rolled?
Roll for damage on Harris. Oh God, Harris was trying to hold the door open or something like that. Let's just go with it. Let's see what happens.
I rolled a 4. What happened to Harris? So 4 points of damage.
Yes. Oh, yeah, he's not good. There's blood everywhere. And all of a sudden, like chemotaxis in the worst way possible, you see things starting to scurry up, kind of moving towards you in your direction.
Do we have a flamethrower?
Yeah, it'd be nice. Flamethrowers would be sweet right now. So you're going to get like, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these things now scurrying in your direction to come up to where you guys are from where this thing's taking place, besides the one that's still in front of you.
Damn it, Harris. You can't do anything right.
It's his fault. You got away with my dagger, man. No, so as he's moving in on you, I guess you guys, Vega, you hear him over the intercom going, damn it. You just hear just the damn it. Now your situation is a little different. This is all, nothing's happening down here.
Can I attack it?
How are you going to shoot it? We got to do it.
I'm going to shoot it. Wait, no. I'm going to put one of my pistols away and grab my mono dagger.
Okay.
Can I do that in one round and attack as well?
Yeah, roll a d20. It's not bad.
20. How did that happen?
Nice.
Oh man. Okay, all right. So you took it and you jank it. And you want to roll for a crit on that thing?
This is my mono dagger.
Yeah, 1d6. Roll on this thing.
1d. Actually,
Here.
wait.
Roll this.
2d6.
I roll a 1 and Megan rolls a 20.
Roll that. See what happens.
That's weird.
No, it's awesome.
I got a 3.
Okay, victim's armor class. You get maximum damage. Armor class minus. Okay, this thing's gonna die.
Yay!
It's a little tiny one, so you kill it automatically.
I killed the baby.
Yeah, so the baby's been killed. This is what we're doing now. Okay,
Yeah.
killing baby bugs. Okay, which is good for us, right? At this point, yeah, these two run over and they start grabbing what appears to be a table and they shove it into the hole that was once here. And they
Good.
try to like cover this thing up, and they're kind of amazed right now at your abilities.
Because I'm awesome.
Yep.
Can
You're-
like a mild is there full moon? Like, can the light shine on me through the broken glass door and just make me look kind of mystic and
Well,
fabulous with my mono dagger covered in blood?
I would assume nothing nonetheless.
Oh,
right?
Okay, good.
That would make sense. Right.
A little bit of moon dust, just.
All right. I assume, Vega, you're going to run to where the noise is.
True that.
It's screaming and crying like a little child up there, finding what's going on with this guy. Okay, here, one second. We're gonna barricade this
the
door.
Fumble table, though.
Huh?
I see the crit and fumble table.
I'm sorry. So these two down here barricading the door.
Nice.
So we're gonna keep these guys down here. All right, this is kind of weird. I like this little thing you can move what you drew. This is like awesome. This is a new update that just did on this thing. Okay, and then get rid of this. I don't need this. Right? You have a bad situation. You got like 6 of these bugs up here. One of them has obviously been missed. As they start to approach, okay, you notice that the one in the front is little, right?
Yeah.
So I call him number 6. He's little. These are much bigger.
Okay.
Yeah, as they start to come closer. What do you guys want to do?
Well, we could feed Harris to them, but that's just rude. Okay. Well, it is one area. I mean, they got to come through that area, that small area, right?
Right. Yeah.
Right.
So at least it's a funnel. I back up and I give Tunstall the pistol again, and I pull out my shotgun, and I wait for. I tell Harris to clean his wounds and stay out of my way. Damn it!
So where do you want these people positioned? You want to be here?
Yeah, like at the
You
corner.
and Vega here, Tunstall here?
Yeah, Tunstall could be firing. No, she could be firing from around the corner, right?
I don't know. It's up to you.
Yeah, that works.
You're shooting for her.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So we're
Harris
just
over here trying to clean up stuff up his legs. All right. So they move very quickly. They are not slow ass moving bugs.
Yeah,
So-
but can they move faster than a shotgun that's going?
That's great. Doesn't move faster than a bullet? We don't know, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So you guys are going to have the drop on this.
Yeah.
So
I attack.
you attack. You're going to be able to shoot first. I think you got the highest dexterity.
Well, I'm going with my mono dagger.
Are you going dagger or are you using bullets?
I'd use bullets at this point. There's too many of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
So you get to roll 2 of these.
yeah, I put my dagger away. I grab my other
Two.
pistol, and I'm gonna fire on.
Two-handed shooter.
And you get 2 shots for both guns.
Yeah, because you get 2 guns.
Ooh.
17. We'll give your highest one there. How's that sound?
Okay.
17.5. That's cool. All right. You blast one clear out, right? The other one totally missed. You better track your bullets. Use
Yes,
hatch scores because you're going to run through them really quick. Unfortunately, doing this
So-
style of play.
12 per gun.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you shoot this thing, bada boom, right? You nail one of them pretty good. Another one's still creeping up. Okay. Totally missed that one.
Yeah.
Finn, this one's on you.
Sure. Shotgun.
All right. Roll it.
Ooh, nice. I rolled a 15 and I get what's my plus?
That's a hit.
17.
15 is going to hit it on its own right.
Yeah, well, 17. And then so if it's 3d6 I throw 3 6-sided dice and I take the highest one.
Yeah.
Okay, well that would be a 6 plus 3.
Nice.
9. Okay, cool.
That's 9.
That's another one's eliminated. All right.
Yay.
And then you want to roll for Tunstall?
Sure.
Should we firing on number 1?
Yeah, that'll work.
That's the one that started this whole thing. No, it's not. 6 is the one that started it.
Holy shit.
What?
Still rolled a 18.
Huh. Well,
And-
good for that girl. Rolls.
What's the damage?
How much?
4. I rolled a 1d6, right? Because it's just a regular pistol.
That. Okay, boom. All right, that's after the first round. Okay. These things start to swarm. Actually, number 6 in the back, the first one you encountered,
Yeah.
a plume goes off behind it.
Ew.
Yeah, it's like really kind of weird. Just like it's a plume of dust or something.
Like
Spores or
crawling
something.
others.
So, yeah, I don't know what it is. It just kind of crapped a bunch of stuff out into the air behind it. It's also the smallest out of all of them. So who knows what's going on?
Can I do we have gas masks? Or like
yeah, you got a vac suit.
suits?
Yeah,
But we don't have those on.
not right now.
And it would be too hard to put them on right now. So
You stop shooting.
yeah. No, that's okay.
Yeah. As you could tell, these things are getting kind of ornery and they're coming forth. Okay.
Sure.
At this point, you can see more are starting to amass in the background to make their advance towards you. So this will be the next round. We got to roll for initiative. Megan, you want to roll? Roll
Sure.
6-sided dice. 4.
Four.
Your go.
Do I go first? Or
Yeah, you still go first.
okay. So I'm gonna roll shoot on 3.
3 and 5.
Ooh, I got a 1 and a 19.
You shot Tunstall.
That's
Well,
okay.
okay,
She's bad
4
anyway.
is going to go to the whatchamacall?
The 19?
19. So let's say you popped out 3. You're shooting for 3? Is that cool?
Yes.
Okay, let's kill 3. And let's see.
Did you just roll 2 dice? Don't you get 2 shots in both pistols, right?
Yeah, she rolled 2, but I gave her the higher
2
one
shots
for
for
the.
both pistols?
Yeah.
What he's saying.
Yeah, she gets 4 shots every
You're right. She does. Doesn't she?
I should have done that. That's okay.
No,
Here.
no. Here's what the other
No,
guys.
just do it
I
again.
was wondering why you had 4 and 4. I forgot.
I got a 12 and a 20.
Ooh, nice.
5 and a 5.
Okay, that's all going to hit.
Okay. It is.
But you
so
still hit Tunstall.
That's okay. She wanted to kill us anyway, right?
or did she hit Harris?
Tunstall's the closest one to her.
Okay.
Well, you want to roll a 1d6 real quick?
Sure.
See, we got what?
I got a 5 and a 5. 3.
Roll for damage.
D6.
Yeah.
3.
Oh, yeah. You took out the girl.
That's okay. 1 less mouth to feed.
Oh man, you hang around Mike too long. One less mouth to feed. Yeah. Well, you got to pick up her gun because she's on the ground.
Yeah.
You got a horrible ricochet. You shot, it bounced. This is what happened. Let's show you what happened. Ready for this? You shot because you're using normal pistol. Bam, bam, right in the head, and she goes right down. She died.
Sucks to be her.
Oh my god, that's old school, right? So
I
you
grabbed
cleared
her
these
pistol.
things. You grab her pistol.
Did Mike give her the pistol?
It's Mike's.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold on to the pistol so I can give it back to Mike safely. But the other guys take 5 hit points of damage, but I did roll a 20.
Yeah. Well, they're gone.
They're okay.
They're not that big.
All the bugs are gone.
Yay.
Those are gone for right now. There's more coming up the hill.
Okay,
Oh.
let's secure that door. With Tunstall's body. Yeah.
Yeah. So far,
Maybe
just
shove it outside. They'll get, stuck
Yeah.
eating it.
you're gonna put her outside.
I don't know. Maybe not. Is that bad?
Mm.
What's my alignment?
So these are the ones that you've seen. These like they're sort of little looking
Yeah.
ones right here.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
can see looking down the hill. Okay.
They're getting bigger.
These things are much bigger.
Okay, we don't want to.
They're the size of a small automobile.
We don't want to put bait out
Yeah,
there.
those are the ones that we fought before in the ship.
Unless we have a catapult in which we could catapult her body far away from the compound to lure them away.
This was the smaller one. He
Yeah.
had 3 little dots on his forehead,
Aw.
and you just pop them. But he released some weird stuff into the atmosphere. Just kind of letting you know. Yeah.
Are we
It's one of
feeling
those
funny right now?
Not yet.
Well, we're gonna put our masks on,
Okay.
and we need to. The question is, do we stay here and attract them, or do we go and get in one of those vehicles and try driving south, or do we go down into the vault?
I say we go in the basement
Okay.
but stay in the hallway.
Okay.
So they don't catch our movement. Or is there a secret hiding place, like a secret room
There's a vault. Yeah. Well, it looked like there was a vault upstairs,
like a safe room.
or a security room.
Yeah, it's got 2 panel doors.
Maybe we should go in there. Where is that?
It's right there.
Oh, yeah. It looks like there might be supplies too.
Okay. We're gonna go check that area out.
I think I just
And we'll
lost
bring
one.
Harris with us, and we're gonna try binding Harris's wounds.
Okay. All right. So you're going to try to bind Harris's move and
Well,
move
I
to
have
the bolt?
a med kit, so can I tend to Harris?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So as you guys moved closer, you noticed that the vault is activated. What do you do with these people down here,
They're
guys?
calling them to us.
All right. Okay. So she moves up and over. Whoa, I just reversed her. Well, I just turned her inside out. Oh, there she is. Actually, it's Richards. Sorry. And then these people are going to move up. What the hell is that? Then you can grab something that's not even there. Okay. This is a vault. So it's actually still active.
All right.
It's you're going to have to hack it.
Well, can I use my device and have CB2 that I downloaded work on it? Did I download CB2? No, I didn't.
No.
All right. I'll try hacking it.
I was like, you see the one said I am and a bunch of digits
Yeah.
and static came up? Yeah, I would
Yeah.
consider that not downloaded.
Oh, okay.
Right. I didn't think that worked. Wait. Yeah, you want to try download? Yeah. So you got to hack this thing.
Okay.
Just give it a roll. See what you do.
Well, it's not successful because I rolled a 1.
Okay, right. So obviously that has like this laser grate, as you can see, that's going across the front of this thing,
Uh-huh.
which would prevent you from going in.
That's not good.
Oh.
Yeah, well, it's outside of your reach too. What's your tech skills? A 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to roll a 6.
What about if we just go into storage?
No, you try rolling a 6.
A D6?
Yeah, if you roll a 6, you can hack it.
6 on a D6?
6 on a D6. It's
Or-
very hard.
But
You
I
get
have a plus 1.
so it's a 6.
I need a 5.
No, you have to roll a 6. I
Oh,
think
to
it's
get a
7.
7. I got a 4.
Okay, you
I
missed
failed.
it. Damn. All right. So yeah, this thing's kind of messed up. Yeah, you guys got a situation on your hands.
Any other place we could hide?
Um,
Like false, like cavities in the floor we can hide.
conference room. I don't know.
Closets with false backs.
Bugs are going to start coming in soon. Oh, they're already in. Lovely.
Oh boy. Okay.
Can we get see if Dr. Stevens or no? They said they weren't tech people, right?
No, they're not.
All right. Well, damn it.
Go downstairs.
Well, we can't go downstairs now. There's bugs in the way.
Oh.
Unless we kill them. So what about that security suite?
Security suite?
Is that the thing on the top?
The vault office?
Up here.
Oh yeah, there's a security suite up there.
Yeah, let's go there.
Can we go up there and give it a try?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta reopen this tab in just a second because it's frozen, right? So you're still there, right, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, sorry. Yeah, you guys have a situation at hand. Let's see something. Where is this thing? Okay, there we go. All right. Upper. Here we go. Share. Share a tab. I will share building upper. There we go. Keep the basement going. What happened?
Oh, I was changing my bullets. That was the sound.
Oh, okay, cool. It was yeah. So you see the tab, right? You good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Nice. So yeah, you guys scurry up this way. Obviously, I got to draw a couple of these guys out here real quick.
Mhm.
So pardon the rudimentary drawing. Wait,
Okay, you can just make them round circles. We got you.
Okay. I really should just number them because it'd be easier to keep track of 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? You got 4 of these guys coming in, and I'm going to put you guys out here. So we have you went into you got the hack into the security suite.
Yeah, we got to try.
Harris. Who was S?
Stevens.
Stevens. Right.
Now they might be stopped there at that corner eating on Tunstall. Because Tunstall's dead, right?
Oh yeah, we killed Tunstall.
We left her behind.
Yeah. Sorry. Let's put her down here. Yeah, let's have 3 chewing on this little thing right here.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
2 and 1 are having a die now.
Over Tunstall.
Right.
Dang.
Stevens, I forgot about that. Richards.
Harris.
And then of course we put Vega and Finn.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, cool. All right, you guys are up here. Someone's got to hack this one. This is a hard one too. Very hard.
All right, I'll try it. I got a +3 tech.
Okay.
So
you have to hit us. I guess a 7 with +3 makes you 4 and above.
did it. I rolled a 4.
Nice.
4 plus
All right,
3
cool.
is 7.
Lucky you. So this thing basically erases, right?
Yeah.
This door. And you guys are able to come into the security office, right?
Yay.
And we
Can we
close
close
the
the doors
door.
behind us?
Yeah, he's got to hack back.
Oh, I got a hack back. Once we're inside, it's not. We just can't close the door.
No.
Okay.
So somehow hacking could actually make it stay open.
Oh,
Would
nice.
suck. But go ahead, do it. You got to roll above 4.
Okay. Well, I didn't.
Can I try it?
Yes. You got to roll a 6.
Can I help her?
No.
Oh,
I got a 6.
She rolled a 6.
Nice.
Oh my God. It's a good thing you have tech skills of 1.
that's
All right, you
awesome.
turn around, you get real nervous when he does that. You kind of push him out of the way, and you go over and you go, "Oh my God, let's just use the panel right here," and the door shuts. Right.
Nice.
So clearly, this has given you the advantage of being in a secure location. How well it holds, I guess you'll find out. Right.
Well,
So
now this is a security suite. Can we start looking at this? Looking for any? Are there weapons? Anything in here?
There are 4 doors we need to barricade. From the look of it.
they're lasered.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry, I interrupted Mike.
No, you're fine. They're
All right. So the room is now filling up with these guys.
yeah. We just have to survive the night.
Anyone have a pack of Uno cards?
Yeah.
So Dr. Stevens is getting a little nervous.
Yeah. No shit. So are we.
And he asks you the question. He straights up and he says, if it was this easy, why didn't they just stay? Why did anybody leave? You could just turn on the security door and hide behind it. How come this is not an option? Why did they not just stay and kind of fence these things out?
Well, these are the same things that ate the back of our ship. So
Don't you think they can tear into like lines and all of a sudden short circuit whatever it is that's actually protecting us?
yes, I do, Dr. Stevens. That's why we're trying to find a way out of here.
So then he gets a little even more kind of like, he's very skeptical of everything. So he kind of gives you this really, really, eat crap, nasty look. I'm going to blow him up, get him real close to you. There you go, right there. He's giving me the stare down right here. And he says, for some reason, scientifically, this seems like the worst idea you could possibly do. Barricade us into an office and wait to be surrounded. And then when they finally get enough here in numbers, they eat through a power line, sacrificing one of themselves for the doors to open for us to face them all at once.
So while he's complaining, I start looking for a secret passageway or a floor, loose panel in the floor or the ceiling that we can hide in.
All right, you want to roll?
Sure.
See if
What
you
do I
come up
roll?
some-
D20
I got to give you a survival roll.
or D6?
No, it's going to be extreme. It's going to be damn near impossible. But you get survival. Roll a d6. So you have to get a 5.
I got a 5.
Oh! Okay. So this is
Yeah,
she's
there's
moved her
nothing.
survival to. She's like, okay, I've been in situations worse than this, right? So Vega turns around. She starts pulling out the bottom panels all the way around. Okay, around the shaft. She finds one panel, pulls it out, and then she looks straight down. She goes, "Guys, this goes downstairs.
Sweet.
See,
Maybe we should just go back down into the basement."
see, Dr. Stevens, she's been in situations worse than this.
Yeah, stop complaining, Stevens.
Yeah, and you start seeing like different areas of the whatchamacallit, the complex, like the lights are flickering in different areas. It's made robotically to if lines get severed, they get reconnected. All right. So the thing about it was like it flickers and it comes back on for a second, just not in your area yet. So this is something to kind of think, it's worthwhile, right? So all of a sudden you start seeing more of these. Now these things are kind of crawling on the sides. You can see them all over the sides.
I just still see Dr. Stevens.
Oh, I'm sorry. Boom. There you go.
Yeah.
We need some raid.
Yeah. I mean, there's like tons of them all over the place. They're trying to they're massing in large numbers at this point.
Okay.
And you get the idea that this is probably going to be a very, very bad scenario. They're not dumb enough to walk into the laser, right?
Right.
And then you start seeing one of those little ones with the little dots right here.
They're the sacrificial lambs.
They come in there and 21 actually runs right into the laser and gets singed.
Okay, let's go downstairs,
Yeah,
guys.
we're going downstairs.
We're going downstairs.
Downstairs.
Okay, so let's see if we can go back downstairs.
Where do we end up if we land down below?
Hopefully right on top of George.
Yeah.
Yeah, the complex is really kind of weird because you go into elevators, a twist in the shaft, and everything comes down. Let's do this. You end up down here towards the center of these access panels down here. The doors are fastened, right? So when you guys come down, you'll be here. So I'm going to go
Where?
down here.
I can't see. Oh, it's in green. Okay.
Is it too dark?
No, I see it now.
Okay, cool. So Harris is still alive.
Yeah.
Stevens is alive. And who's the last one's alive? Richards?
Richards.
You guys are all here, okay?
Okay.
I can draw back these tank-looking things. Let's go ahead and I have to close upper because it lags me out my computer a little bit. So
Okay.
let me go ahead and grab this thing and I'll draw a couple of tanks sitting out here. Right, just kind of still peering this direction.
Yeah.
That's what they were doing before.
Can I use my comm and call George?
Yeah, you want to try to wire him?
Yeah, George. You know what's going on upstairs, right?
Yeah, he says the same thing that happens every day.
Yeah. Well, I told him, George, you know where we're at, right? We're down here now.
He goes, I'm aware of your location.
Oh, can I see it while he's doing that? Can I put the ceiling panel back in somehow, or is it too high? Probably too high.
It's probably a little high because you guys had to drop down. However, yeah.
Okay.
I asked George.
You start to see like feelers and stuff above your head.
Okay.
But I asked George, is it okay for us to come out of the door here, or are these things going to shoot us? Are the XT-34s going to shoot us?
Oh, you can come out.
Okay, so we go out. We go out of that room and we shut the door behind us.
Nice.
All right. So you walk out in the vicinity of this thing.
Yeah.
All right. You hear all this noise of things now moving down into the vent, right?
Yeah.
And
I'm going to go around the other side and go towards George.
Okay.
And ask George if he wouldn't mind having the XT-34s kill any bugs that come through that door.
He goes, that's what they're programmed to do.
Lovely. I'm just going to get out of their way then.
Okay, so Harris, Vega, Vin, you guys are moving over towards this side of the world. I take it, getting out of the way.
Yes.
All right, and you hear them kind of moving down into the thing, but you can hear them scurrying around inside the room. I mean, the noise they're making, the chattering and stuff like that is just really strangely like annoying. I would not say hypnotic, but I would definitely say annoying, right? It's enough. It feels like a bunch of nails on a chalkboard going around in a circle over and over and over again. Just kind of like, they can like imagine a whole, like a Tupperware jar filled with roaches or something.
Ew.
If you can imagine. Yeah. Don't know how else to put it because it's horrible, right? You guys are sitting there, obviously, listening to this go on. And then he comes down off the stairs even more, walks down here, and he looks at the thing. He says, this may not hold them.
Yeah, George, your place is infested. So is there another way out of here? I know that you can't get too close to Sci because you believe that Sci will use an EMP and deactivate you. But if you could get us out of this building in a way that's safe, get us away from these bugs, you don't have to go near the Lee factory. We can drop you off somewhere else that's not infested, like this place.
He walks over and he sees Harris bleeding.
Yeah.
He says, this is why they're persistent.
Oh. Well, and Harris is still bleeding? I thought I used a med kit on Harris. Okay.
It's all over. I didn't know you used a med kit on him.
Okay.
I didn't see how you had time for that personally. I mean, I thought you said, "What?" Yeah.
Okay, so what? I ask. I ask if there's a shower facility around here.
Upstairs.
Of course.
There's no cleaning stuff.
Janitorial closet.
We're in a vaulted basement.
What if Harris took off their clothes and threw it in the elevator and we sent the elevator up?
He does a bunch of statistical probabilities and all that stuff coming up on this thing. He says, yes, might help. Probability is less frenzy by removing blood particles, 0.02. It needs to mask the odor. It smells the hemoglobin.
Sure.
They're starting to chew through the metal door.
Right. I tell Harris to take off her clothes.
Okay. He starts removing all his clothes. All right. All down to his skivvies. Okay.
Yeah. And,
he's kind of like very uncomfortable with this situation, as you can imagine.
Oh, suck it up, Harris.
It's not how we wanted this to happen.
Okay. Isn't Harris a female? She might identify as a male. Who knows? They. All right.
No, Harris is a guy.
Where's Harris?
It's this dude down here.
Toughen up, Buttercup.
Richards was the guy.
Get it together.
What?
Wasn't Harris? Richards was the guy, I thought.
Uh-oh. Oh, Harris is the girl.
My God, Harris is the girl.
She can still deal with it.
No, this is inappropriate at this point. This is
No,
not the kind of game I allow at my table.
Because I give Harris my vest. So she has a vest. All right. And
this is awkward. Well,
I don't feel sorry for her at all.
We throw her clothing onto the elevator.
Okay.
And send it up. And I start cleaning her wounds. Meg and I will clean her wounds with the med kit. Anything that has alcohol, anything that has blood on it, we'll put alcohol on there. Or gasoline.
All right. She's looking at you like she thinks you're going to kill her because she's expendable to you.
Well, she's starting to know us well. That's good. It's good to know each other.
Becoming friends very quickly. All right. So so you grab all her junk, right?
Yeah.
And you take it, you toss it in the elevator,
Yeah.
and the elevator does not move.
Oh.
And he walks over, Cy walks over, and he says, they're on lockdown during the raid.
How did they get on lockdown?
He says it's automatic.
That's awkward.
Okay.
You'd have to you he says, I can't unlock. You might.
Okay. I'll try to unlock it.
He says it'll be very hard.
I rolled a 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. What's that?
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So you unlock the elevator shaft.
Yeah.
Okay. And at this point, obviously, he wants you to go ahead and I guess I'm making him bigger when he needs to be. There you go. So you turn around and you take your guy and you do your thing, right?
Toss your clothes on.
Look how big you got. Wow. You like that? I think this is just part of you for some reason. I think I screwed up. Let's get rid of this. This is not you. Oh, here you are. This is part of you over here.
Yeah.
Weird. Okay. I don't understand. I'm trying to learn how to use this thing. So this is Vega. And then.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, cool. So you're able to hack this thing. You open up the stuff, throw it in the elevator shaft, and then turn it on for ascent. Okay. The thing goes all the way up. All right. The shaft goes all the way up. Mm-hmm. And you could hear a frenzied sound echoing down into the elevator shaft. Things are chewing on things. It's going all crazy. And then whatchamacall says, we should back up.
Okay. We back up.
We need to go through emergency protocol.
All right.
They backs totally up. This thing starts to seal. I mean, everything starts to seal. In the sense that this door all of a sudden, big metal thing comes across and it seals like this and it seals like this. The other one seals like this. Right then you start seeing things like tentacles and legs and stuff like that coming out from underneath the door. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden, it cuts them all up in half. Things get all sealed up, right? And obviously these doors come down and then he says, now there is only one way out.
Oh, and what way is that?
The way you came down.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. So you guys are just sitting there. The hours are just kind of ticking by. And we are going to leave you guys here for right now.
But in the interim, can we heal Harris with a med kit?
Yeah, I'm going to let you heal this. I thought it was the guy, but since it's the girl, we'll let her live. Liberals. I'm just kidding. Give me a hard time. But seriously, yeah, you could probably heal her. Right. Yeah. So how many med kits do you two have?
Oh, I only have one on me. I've got one med kit. Oh. No, I'm sorry. I've got two.
Megan's got two.
Yeah, I've got two also. Two. Yeah.
So you're burning one on an NPC. That's fine. Yeah. Happiness is doing service to others or something. Whatever's that saying you usually like to say, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So you're healing her go up. Right now the temperature's dropping because it's getting colder, as you can imagine. Right. And then you're in the midst of you hear all sorts of atrocious noises. It's gonna have to do you're gonna have to do a constitution check, my friend.
Okay.
The constitution check is going to be extremely wow, you got survival. Good on you, Megan. It's a very hard. Roll a 6-sided dice. Sorry. Yeah. So what's very hard for you, Mike? What would you have to roll?
Very hard on a survival. Couldn't do it. I'd have to roll a 7.
Oh shoot.
Because I don't have.
I didn't get it.
Megan failed it too. That only means you guys aren't sleeping tonight.
Okay.
I mean, it's going to be no sleep, which means there's going to be, how would you say, stress for tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys will do some of your bonus abilities for tomorrow.
Okay.
Based on the fact that you're not getting any sleep while this noise is going on. Craziness.
That kind of makes sense, though.
I mean, yeah, you're hearing all hell break out. Seriously, you don't know any second you feel like they're just going to run right into the room and mess you guys up.
But we found George.
Yeah. Thank God he's here, right? So wait.
Really?
I'm surprised those machines aren't taking out the bugs.
Which ones?
The 2 tanks.
They're not in the room.
But if they come in the room, then we're gonna go up those steps that George came from.
Yeah.
If they come in the room, those things will light them up. But they're not. I don't know if they have enough
Gotcha.
bullets to hold them back.
Um,
I mean, that's why he doesn't want them down there.
I gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? It's all randomness at the point. It's all going to be like, is this going to work?
So since we're not sleeping, can Finn have George show him around what's down here?
Sure. Let's do it.
Because I want to know what they're protecting besides Finn. I mean, besides George.
Oh, cool. All right. So,
except the room that the bugs are coming in. I don't want to go in there.
you don't want to go in there? Well, that sounds like fun. He turns around and he says, yes, I'll show you. So he turns around, he walks right past you, up these stairs, goes up this way. He brings you with him, obviously.
Mhm.
And you walk over here. There is bullion, like rare metals, all sorts over here. Of course, for him, they're meaningless. But for you, there are lots of meaning, right? There's a whole bunch of credits. There's a whole stack. And not for my lack of trying, I'm just gonna go ahead and just draw it up real quick. You have like here on a table, like here, you have stacks and stacks and stacks of these credits, probably close to 50,000. I mean, he knew the whole count of just credits, right? But here's a bunch of rare metal, which would be even harder to move because it's so heavy, but tons of it, like gold, platinum, even copper, which is actually a rare metal now, right? And there's like, it's just stacks of it down here, right?
Mhm.
There's actually one vial down here, something like this, and a styrofoam thing. It looks like this. And it's got like the international poison symbol on it.
Okay.
Yeah, as if you don't have enough problems, right? Yeah.
Lovely.
He points at the bottle and he says, that's methylthiocinate.
All right. I ask, why is there methylthiocinate here?
Methylthiocinate will destroy all organic matter all the way across the whole planet. That one vial. It becomes vaporous and continues to eat.
Nice.
It's kind of like a doomsday machine, but on a organic chemistry level.
Okay. And were you left here to watch that, or it's just here with all this other stuff?
I made it.
Ooh. Okay.
You're awesome, George. Okay. But if you let that go, won't that also destroy you?
I'm not organic.
Yep. I got to remember that. Okay. All right, George.
That's something to keep in mind. I'm not organic. All right.
Okay, George.
So just to let you know, there's 200 pounds of copper, 300 pounds of platinum, approximately 300 pounds of gold, 50,000 credits. There's a bunch of stuff down here. Getting it out may be a different story.
Yeah. Gotcha. But the credits are a little lighter to carry.
Oh, yes, definitely. Yes.
Okay. Nice. That vial of
Methylthiocinate, yeah.
How large is the vial?
Oh, it's not big. It's about the size of a champagne bottle.
Oh my.
He explained to you the science behind it. He says when it mixes and it touches organic stuff, it essentially makes more of itself. So anything it touches organic, it just produces more. It kills trees. It kills any biological organism, protist. basically can render an entire planet into a stone.
Okay, George, I want you to just keep this between yourself, myself, and Vega, and you do not let the other 3 people in this room.
Yeah.
Let Vega in, but not the other 3, okay, George?
He recognizes that's probably a smart idea.
Yeah.
He only let you in there to let you know that this is last resort.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
He says, if it gets real bad and you don't want to be eaten alive.
Yeah. Again, you're a good guy, George. All right. All right. And I asked him, so do you think the bugs will leave in the morning?
They always leave in the morning.
Okay, so we just have to survive the night. Okay, well then
Yes.
we'll do that. We'll survive the night, and then tomorrow morning we'll leave here and we'll go to Leaf Factory and grab the gray rat.
Yes. And then come back and get me, right?
Yes, they'll definitely come back at you. But you know what we could do, and I know that you're talking about giving us the 50,000 credits when we come back. But if you gave us the credits, we might just be able to go and buy the ship off of them.
Or you would be robbed.
Oh, that's true too. But I would be robbed, but not Vega. She would kill whoever tried to rob her.
Fair enough.
Very true.
Or, and he does another scan. He goes, a visitor has arrived on the other side of the planet too.
Oh. Who is that visitor?
He's looking for you.
Uh-oh.
He's near the EK factory
Near
at the Lazy Bar. A bounty hunter by the name of Cowboy.
Oh. Well, that makes perfect sense. Okay.
He's been sent by Odo Fink.
Yeah.
Sweet Locust Factory.
No. Odo Fink says, according to information put on the wire, you were taking too long. He needed a volunteer. He hired a bounty hunter to retrieve you.
Okay. Well, hopefully he'll get here in the dead of night. Oh. That'll work. Okay. Good to know. So the cowboy is at the other factory.
He turns around and puts his hand up and shows you a hieroglyphic kind of layout of the planet. He says, EK Factory, there's something called the L Bar or the Lazy Bar.
Yep.
He has landed there. Leaf Factory is where pirates have now taken up residence.
Yep. And
Okay.
we're headed over to the Leaf Factory. Okay. Yeah, and you think the best way of getting there would be, well, we're going to need some sort of flying ship or ship. There's no transport that we could take to get to the Leaf Factory?
Since we probably could build one outside.
Okay. Well, let's do that in the morning.
Okay.
Okay. All right, George. I'm going to make sure everybody's bunks down for the night.
Should we set up a watch?
Yeah, well, we're not sleeping.
You're not really going to
Oh,
sleep
it's
anyway,
true.
so it doesn't really
Yeah,
matter.
that's true.
All right. So you guys are going to chill out here. We're going to cause an end to this whole thing. Is that cool? We're going to pick it back up another time. But yeah. Stop.
All right.
Boom.